Imagine this. You're a small punk rock band. You're broke. You're hungry. And the only gig you get is at a neo-Nazi bar in the middle of nowhere. You play your set. You finish the show. You go backstage. And then, you accidentally witness a murder. Now the people outside don't want to pay you. They don't want to scare you. They want to erase you. No police. No escape. Just locked doors, trained attack dogs, and people who don't care if you live or die. This is not a ghost story. This is not a zombie movie. This is Green Room 2015, one of the most realistic and terrifying survival thrillers ever made. And trust me, once the door closes, nobody is safe. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Real Movie Breakdown. On this channel, we break down the darkest, most intense, and most mind-blowing movies in simple English, so you don't miss a single detail. Today's movie is Green Room 2015, a brutal survival thriller that feels way too real. So grab your headphones, lock your doors, and let's break it down. The movie begins by introducing us to a small punk rock band called the Ain't Rights. They are not famous, not successful, barely surviving. They travel in a beat-up van, sleeping on floors, stealing gas, and counting every dollar. This already tells us something important. These are normal people, not heroes. Their goal is simple: play music, get paid, survive another day. But life on the road is hard. After one of their shows, they realize the crowd was almost empty. The payment was terrible. They are running out of money. One of the band members checks their account balance, and it's almost zero. That's when they get an offer. A local guy offers them a gig. But there's a catch. The show is at a remote bar, deep in the forest. The crowd will be skinheads, known for violence. The band hesitates. They don't agree with the ideology. They don't feel safe, but they also have no other option. This is the first major theme of the movie. Desperation leads to dangerous choices. They accept the offer, and that decision will change everything. As they drive deeper into the forest, everything feels wrong. No signal, no people, no way out. The location itself feels like a trap. This is important because the movie doesn't rely on jump scares. It relies on real-world fear, being stuck somewhere you don't belong. They arrive at the bar. The atmosphere is cold, hostile, unwelcoming. These are not people you argue with. The band gets on stage. The crowd stares at them like predators. Instead of trying to please them, the band does something bold. They play a provocative song, basically mocking the crowd. This is an act of rebellion. But rebellion has consequences. The crowd doesn't attack them yet. They finish their set and leave the stage. For a moment, it feels like they survived. But the worst is still coming. After the show, the band goes backstage. This room is called the Green Room. It's supposed to be a safe space for performers. Instead, it becomes a prison. Inside the room, one band member notices something on the floor. Something horrifying. They just witnessed the aftermath of a violent crime. Now they know something they were never supposed to see. And in places like this, witnesses are problems. The band realizes they are in serious trouble. They try to leave, but the doors are locked. People outside start controlling the situation calmly. No shouting, no panic, which makes it even scarier. The leader of the place arrives. He is calm, polite, calculated. This is not chaos. This is organized violence. And now the band understands the truth. They are not leaving this place alive, unless they fight. The band is locked inside the Green Room. Outside the door, armed men, attack dogs, people who are calm, way too calm. This calmness is terrifying because it shows experience. These people have done this before. The band tries to talk their way out. They say they don't want trouble. They say they'll keep quiet. But the people outside don't trust witnesses. For them, this isn't personal. It's cleanup. Instead of rushing in, the people outside start playing a mental game. They speak politely. They promise safety. They ask the band to cooperate. This creates confusion. Should they trust them? Is there a peaceful way out? The movie shows something very realistic here. Evil doesn't always scream. Sometimes it negotiates. One of the band members suggests calling the police, but there's no signal. They are completely cut off. No help is coming. The people outside decide to test the situation. They open the door slightly. A trained attack dog is sent inside. The room turns into chaos. The band members panic, trying to defend themselves with whatever they can find. This is the moment where everything changes. Up until now, it was fear. Now it becomes survival. The violence is sudden, raw, and shocking. No dramatic music, no slow motion, just pain. One of the band members is seriously injured, and the group realizes an important truth. There is no escape without bloodshed. After the attack, the green room is covered in blood. The injured member is barely conscious. The band is traumatized. They are not fighters. They are musicians. But now, they are forced into a fight they never wanted. Outside, the leader observes everything calmly. He is not angry. He is not emotional. He treats this like a business problem. This makes him the most dangerous person in the movie. The band starts barricading the door. They use furniture. They use duct tape. They use anything available. This scene shows human instinct. When trapped, we build walls. They know the door won't hold forever. So they start planning. Their plan is simple. Create a distraction. Escape when the door opens. Run for their lives. But plans don't survive reality. The band tries to execute their escape plan. The door opens. They rush. And instantly, everything goes wrong. The people outside are prepared. They knew this would happen. This leads to one of the most brutal moments in the movie. A band member suffers a horrifying injury. There is no heroic music, no cinematic exaggeration, just pure shock. This scene reminds the audience, violence is ugly, fast, and unforgiving. Now the band is truly broken, physically, mentally, emotionally. They are bleeding. They are scared. They are losing hope. But something changes. Instead of panicking, they start thinking clearly. Fear turns into focus. They understand one thing. If they wait, they will die. They need to fight back. The band starts collecting whatever they can use as weapons. Fire extinguisher, sharp objects, heavy tools. These are not action heroes. They don't know how to fight. They only know how to survive. The movie shows survival in its most honest form. Ugly decisions made under pressure. Meanwhile, the leader explains his mindset to his people. He says violence should look like an accident. No witnesses. No loose ends. This shows how systematic and cold this operation is. This isn't rage. This is ideology mixed with control. And that's terrifying. Now the band understands one clear truth. If they don't fight, they die. They stop thinking like musicians and start thinking like survivors. They use improvised weapons, distractions, and timing. For the first time, the attackers make mistakes. One by one, the band members manage to break out of the green room. But the place turns into a hunting ground. Dark hallways, hidden enemies, attack dogs. There is no safe place. Only movement. Only decisions made in seconds. Some band members don't make it. The movie does not protect characters. Anyone can die. That's what makes it feel real. The remaining survivors push forward. The leader realizes the situation is slipping out of control. To avoid police attention, he gives a final order. But chaos spreads. In the confusion, the survivors manage to escape the building. Outside, the forest becomes their last test. In the final moments, police finally arrive. The place is exposed. The nightmare ends. But there is no celebration. No victory speech. Only silence. The survivors sit together, injured and traumatized. They didn't win. They survived. And that's the point of Green Room. Green Room is not about heroes. It's about bad decisions, realistic violence, and how fragile life really is. It shows how fast normal people can be dragged into horror, without warning, without mercy. And that's the complete breakdown of Green Room 2015. If you enjoyed this intense movie explained, hit the like button. Subscribe to Real Movie Breakdown for more dark, realistic, and mind-blowing movie explanations. And comment below which movie you want next. Until then, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.